The Mirror's Secret Episode 2, The Crack Deepens, Part 1. The house was no longer just a house. The stones whispered in silence. The walls seemed to breathe at night. Jack woke up that morning to a strange hum. It felt like it came from deep inside the walls, vibrating through the pipes. When he walked into the kitchen to make coffee, a dark, rust-colored liquid dripped from the tap instead of water. "These pipes are old," he muttered to himself. "But this is something else." Emma woke up from a dream, one that shook her to the core. "I saw someone in the mirror. I was holding Tommy's hand. But it wasn't me. She looked like me. But angry. Jealous. Like she wanted to take my place." "It's just a dream," Jack said, brushing it off. But his eyes were tired, his mind clouded. Later that morning, Tommy came to his parents holding an old, torn journal he had found inside the closet. On the first page, it read, "You think mirrors only reflect. But this mirror, this one absorbs. It traps memories. It imprisons souls. And if the crack grows, the door opens." Emma turned the pages with trembling hands. "Jack, this is written in our apartment. Look, these dates. This was last year." "I'm done with this ghost story nonsense," Jack snapped. "We moved here to start over, not to go crazy." Just then, they heard the sound of glass cracking, from the room with the mirror. Jack rushed in. The mirror's crack had grown deeper. And now, a hand was pressing out from the glass. Tommy cried out, "Dad!" He whispered his name to me. "His name is Elijah," he said. "He missed me." That night, The Mirror's Secret Episode 2, The Crack Deepens, Part 2. That night, Emma woke up to the sound of soft dragging footsteps. She followed it to Tommy's room. He was standing in front of the mirror. His eyes were blank. And he was whispering, "Elijah loves me. Elijah is not alone anymore. I'm part of his home now." Emma grabbed Tommy by the arm, but he didn't blink, didn't flinch. His eyes stayed locked on the glass. Behind the reflection, a woman appeared. She looked exactly like Emma, but her eyes were completely black. The lights in the house suddenly flickered, and then went out. In the dark, the only thing glowing was the crack in the mirror. And from that glow came a voice, one soul in exchange, one body released. Jack grabbed his flashlight and moved down the hallway. The walls were covered in drawings. Childlike sketches of smiling people with twisted faces. The light flickered. Then, inside the mirror, he saw Tommy. But he wasn't standing. He was floating. The boy stared back at him from within the glass. Then tilted his head and whispered, "If you try to save me, she'll take Mom instead." Jack dropped the flashlight. Behind him, Emma was standing, but something was wrong. Her eyes were pitch black. The mirror was no longer just inside the wall. Now, the wall was inside the mirror. Clapperboard episode ending voiceover. For video, Jack now knows what they are dealing with. But it might already be too late. Tommy might not be the victim. He might be the key. In the next episode, the true face of the